Hello, loved ones. It's Mukesh again. So, today also I'm going to continue the same topic. Today I'm just planning to give some few tips about food. So, first one is do not mix the cooked food and uncooked food. So, if you are trying to eat the cooked food, that is completely fine. Just eat the cooked food separately, but do not mix with uncooked food like raw foods like fruits or uncooked vegetables. Do not mix the cooked and uncooked foods because that will create a digestion problem. According to yogic practices, according my guru's teaching, so cooked food and uncooked food, you should not eat together. So spend a separate time, like when you want to go for uncooked food, that is fine, but do not mix them together. That's the one thing. Then the second thing I want to talk about, drinking water. So I see people, they drink water, just they just pour inside directly into their stomach. So don't do that. Take a sip, then mix completely with your saliva in your mouth. Then with that, make it as a three part or five parts. Drink it slowly, so that if you mix completely with the saliva in your mouth, then drink it slowly, it will become a medicine. Instead of just pouring into your stomach directly, just keep it in your mouth for some time, mix completely with saliva, then drink it slowly. Okay. Then next thing is, when you eating a fruit, just go for one fruit, do not mix the fruit. I see people, they eat multiple fruits at the same time, like fruit salad. So that's a bad practice, because that would create a lot of digestion problems. And but people may not know about these things, but these are the good practices we should follow. Which I learned from my guru, which I'm practicing for a long time. So try to do that, and try to experiment on it. Like, for example, if you're going for a banana, just eat one or two bananas. Or if you're going for an apple, just eat apple. Do not mix with other fruits. You go for one fruit, just eat that fruit. Then do not mix the meal and the fruits. Okay, go for fruits. Fruits will digest really fast. Like it takes 1.5 hours, it will digest really fast. If you're going for a meal, just eat a fruit 1 hour before or 1.5 before, so that when you're hungry again, then go for your meal. Do not mix the fruits with the meal. As I mentioned before, cooked food and uncooked food, do not mix it. Go for cooked food, eat completely. Then if you want to eat uncooked food, go for uncooked food. Do not mix it. Then spinaches, after when it is getting dark, you should not eat spinach, because it won't digest properly, so it will create a lot of complications. So spinach, try to eat in the morning or in the noon, that will be good, but not after when sunlight goes down. Then next one, taking a shower. So if you want to eat, if you're planning to take shower. After shower, you need to have 11 minutes after shower, then you can go and have a meal. But you should not eat immediately after the shower, so it would create a complications. Thing is, like our body has a triple warmer that need to maintain the temperature of our body. So uh, when the body's higher priority is to maintain the temperature, in that time when you try to eat the food, it won't give complete energy to digestion, but instead it will try to maintain the body's temperature. Same way, after you eat, when you want to take shower, you need to wait until the food get digested. When you after eat, when you immediately take a shower, what will happen? So When you take a shower, the body temperature will change. Then body's higher priority is to maintain your temperature, so it will spend all the energy to maintain the temperature, so the digestion will stop. It will create a lot of problems. So if you already ate, wait for uh, food to completely digest, then take a shower, like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Just wait, then after take shower. If you're planning to take shower, then take it before the meal. Then you just need to wait 11 minutes and then have your food. Then next tip is like pH value. So like body's pH value is 7.4, and our blood, it did need to maintain the pH value to keep us alive. So what would happen, like when you eat any food which is less pH value, like soft drinks and some other junk foods, with the pH value is very less, when you try to eat those foods, it will reduce your pH value in the blood. And what will happen, so when you eat, when we have an excess energy, it will store it in a different place. The body stores in a different place. When the pH value drops, what would happen, it try to get all those storages and put it in the blood, then try to maintain the pH value. So when it does, it will bump up your pH value, it goes high. So that time you'll feel like we got so much energy and high. That's what the soft drinks and um, other junk foods does to our body. So try to don't put anything in your mouth which has less pH value. Keep an clear idea on that. So when you do these things, what would happen, continuously when you do this, the body storage will keep losing. When we are injured or in critical time, body needs an energy, we don't have a storage, we already spent it on all these junk foods and low pH value foods. So if you want to keep your storage good, so eat good high pH value, like more than 7, 7.4. So those foods will maintain your body storage. um, then what else, yeah, then the last tip is very simple one. During eclipse time, try to avoid food. If eclipse is happening, for example 10, try to eat at 8, like keep it 2 hours difference, so that you don't end up eating at time of eclipse. Because during time of eclipse, a lot of things will happen in our body, energy change will be happening in our body. So to avoid that, make sure you are not eating on the eclipse time. I think I have shared everything. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll try to put everything in the my blog link in the description. You can go through that. If you want, if you're a reader, you can go and check that. Thanks for listening. Thank you. Bye.